What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking all about the new operator coming to Operation Dread Factor, Fenrir. Let's talk about it.
New threat into Rainbow Six Siege, one that will get.
So first, look at his gadget. I mean, obviously, you have to be close to it. Look what it does.
Inside your head.
You're gonna be smoked off. You can't see anything around you. You can't really defend yourself, and you're gonna be very exposed.
Releases a fear-inducing gas that has.
So he's going to have 5 of these traps, which you can place them however you want around the map.
Deleterious effect on your.
So as you swing as an attacker into his gas, when you deploy it, it's going to be active the entirety of the round. So when it's active like this, I mean, really hard to defend yourself when a defender is swinging you.
Vision and can lead to deadly consequences.
Think of a situation like this. You can put these traps on, like, I mean, here you're going to see all the places that he's going to have them, and you can activate only 3 at a time. I believe that you are able to shoot them. I mean, you are, but you are able to shoot them only when they're active. When they're not active, they're going to be bulletproof, and the only way to destroy it is to make it explode. And there's 5 of them, so
are property of Fenrir.
You just toss them and activate.
Operator, and they're not the only vision-obscuring gadget coming to Siege this season.
Also,
the new
observation blocker.
There's drones, cams, and this all play out on is the new rework for.
The observation blocker, we'll talk really quick. I mean, it does exactly this. You can't see through it with a drone, so place them in doorways, place them in spots where drones are going to come from, and like the drone can just drive through it no problem, and you'll see everything on the other side. But you know how people like hold like cutoff cams and like cams like in hallways or whatever. This is going to stop some of that if the defenders are smart.
Drones, cams, and holograms. The map you're seeing or not seeing this all play out on is the new rework for
rework on consulate, baby.
To hone your aim. And a significant buff for Grim Dread. The deal with those. Well, they look creepy and they make everything creepy as hell when you're affected by them. But if you want to get technical, here's the deal. Fenrir has 5 of these sticky mines.
Use 5 of the mines.
Them Wamai style just about anywhere. Now take notes on this next part because it'll be on the test. Fenrir's mines have 3 states: deactivated, activated, and triggered.
There you go.
When he deploys them, they are deactivated. In this state, they are bulletproof. You'll need an explosion or EMP to deal with them. If an attacker walks into a deactivated mine's radius, the mine does nothing. When the mines are activated, they are now vulnerable to damage, but also ready for action. If an attacker walks into their radius, the mine will trigger. When the mines are triggered, they spew out a fear-inducing gas that causes this to happen to anyone in their radius of effect. Anyone except Fenrir. The effect tints your vision and drastically reduces how far you can see. It doesn't damage you, but it is not very safe.
This is going to get a lot of people killed. I mean, just imagine, like, let me paint you a picture. You're defending Chalet top floor. You place one on the single window of library and on the double window and one at canine. You activate all 3, so if attackers ever jump in, they have gas in their face, they can't see anything, and if a defender is anywhere in the vicinity kind of roaming around, you swing somebody who has no way of defending themselves.
Triggered mines will continue to spew gas as long as an attacker is in their radius.
So once activated, they will last the entire round until they're
Once
destroyed.
the attacker leaves, the effect wears off quickly, and the mine goes back to being merely activated. So how does a mine get activated or deactivated? Great question. The test will cover this as well. Fenrir has 5 mines, but only 3 activation codes, meaning he can only have up to 3 of his mines activated at any given time.
So that goes to show you that, I mean, and you're going to be able to see where you place them just off a quick glance. You can just see where you place them so you can like look around. I think you can see these through walls, so you can just like scroll to one and then hit activate.
He can send activation codes remotely by looking at the icon of a deployed mine and interacting. This activates the mine, so it will trigger and start gassing off if an attacker comes near. He can also retrieve activation codes remotely in the same.
Okay, so this is a big thing that I do want to talk about, is you are only going to get 3 activation codes as Fenrir. So if a mine is destroyed when it's activated, tough luck, you only have 2 left.
Way. This deactivates the mine, making it bulletproof again, and returns the activation code to Fenrir's inventory, so he can use it again. Congratulations, you've completed your introductory course on Fenrir. There will be no test. You all get A's. Teacher Chris is very proud.
Oh,
Your
man.
homework. Try placing Malusi's Banshee device.
So combos with Fenrir, I mean, you guys can just kind of get the general gist. I mean, you're going to be placing Banshees, Thorns, anything around a gadget that will either A, slow down an attacker, or B, will kill an attacker. So like Thorn Trap, Banshees, I'll even just barbed wire. They have to deal with not being able to see while hitting barbed wire, giving defenders a lot more time to swing and deal with them.
Mines and estimate the decrease in life expectancy for any attacker that is slowed down. Illustrate how overlapping the radius of Thorn's Razor Bloom shell with the radius of an FNAT Dread mine makes it extra hard for attackers to escape danger.
The reason why I love this combo, the Thorn Fenrir combo, is that it forces people to move while they can't see. So basically, expose themselves to higher levels of danger, and they can't defend themselves. So potential free kills.
Pair up with a Valkyrie and practice using her Black Eye camera intel to help Fenrir deploy his activation codes at just the right time.
So on the left, you can see when they're activated, that's going to be blue. When they're actively spewing at an attacker, aka like a prox alarm, you can tell an attacker is there. So you can use these kind of like prox mines, let's say place one on every staircase, and when they're activated, you can be like, oh, there's one on yellow staircase. Oh, there's one coming up Visa.
And finally, prove or disprove the theory that the only thing scarier than being trapped in a cloud of fear gas is being trapped in a cloud of fear gas with Kavera lurking nearby. Be sure to show your work. Or strategies for countering a Fenrir mine.
Counters to Fenrir.
Simply blowing it up with explosives or just running into the cloud and huffing fear gas until you can spot the mine and
so let's look at that really quick.
Or
how
just
fast it actually wears off.
Huffing fear gas until you can
so here's the radius,
spot them.
And it just slowly pushes out. So it'll push in, and when you're out of the range, or if you destroy it, it'll push out.
Mine and shoot it. Work with IQ to locate the mines as you advance towards the site. Then have Thatcher, or an ally with an impact EMP, temporarily knock it out of commission. Brava's Kludge drone can switch the allegiance of activated and triggered mines and outright
That'll
destroy
be rough to
deactivated
play out
mines.
in ranks all the time.
To eliminate an activated mine.
Definitely a buff to the old Brava and Twitch though, because I mean, activated mines can be destroyed by Twitch, and Brava I think can just take the mines. I don't think you can activate the mines as Brava.
And if you need someone to activate that mine to make it vulnerable, consider Finka, whose adrenal surge.
It will slightly push it back, but honestly, I don't think this is going to push it back by nearly enough. So
Pushes back the
I would not consider
effect
Finka.
of
Okay, well, you just sprayed into the smoke. I don't consider this a Finka buff in any
the
capacity.
mines. Or Montaigne. He's a cool guy.
I mean, Montaigne can
At the
just
start
walk
of the
in and
season
ignore
through
it.
the premium battle pass and will be unlockable 2 weeks later with Renown or R6 credits. D12 shotgun for hunting.
So this kit, MP7 and the sausage, I mean, both are really good guns. Good shotgun, and the MP7 obviously is one of the best defender weapons in the game. Being a 2-speed, 2 health, I mean, always good. And having that bailiff to the site set up, so you can think of Fenrir as like, you know, you can set up the site as Fenrir, and you can hold it down with his ability, and he has barb to slow them down even further. So he is a really, I would call him more of a soft roamer / anchor.
Fear affected foes, and the Bailiff 410 revolver The fear gas can't hurt you.
The fear gas can't.
Operation Dread Factor, also app.
Constant map.
Read every playlist and then DM me your best sightline lists. A new permanent.
We're gonna be talking more
Headshots.
about the consulate rework in a future video, but all right, guys. What do you guys think about Fenrir? Is it going to be OP? Is it going to be underwhelming? Here are my thoughts. I think Fenrir is going to be a pretty good addition to the defenders. I mean, more traps that you can just activate, more things you can just tell when the attackers are pushing in. Because right now the meta is very Call of Duty, very TDM, and Fenrir is going to make it so there's a little bit less aggression. Because I mean, nobody wants to be able to run in full speed, get gas, and then die to somebody you physically can't even see or fight with. So it's gonna make people have to have to slow down and actually figure out what they're doing. Because like, let's say you like push in, like they're on theme park right now. Let's say you push in like theme park cafe door. You walk in, you know there's a mine there. The mine activates. It still gasses you as someone swings the door. You really can't fight that guy because you're still gassed. You're going to be at a massive disadvantage there. So you have to rethink, okay, maybe I need to destroy that utility before I go in, or I need to go around. So it's going to make attackers having to slow up a little bit. So overall, on a scale of 1 through 10, how effective Fenrir is going to be off a glance, I would say Fenrir is probably going to be a 7 out of 10 in terms of overall effectiveness, in terms of his entire kit, and how his ability is going to play out. Fenrir has to be a little smart about staying alive a little bit longer if he does want to change his mines around, or you can just leave 3 down, activate them all, and just kind of go nuts. So, all right, guys, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like down below for more.
Own game modes.
And until next time, we'll be talking more about the season as days come along. Every day, we're going to be posting a new video talking about the new season and specific topics. We're going to have a aim trainer guide. We're going to talk about the console rework, best ways to attack it, and more. So stay tuned. Peace out.